Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for the countdown? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, we are back at it again with 600 Seconds with HYLO Art.
Yeah.
We have another person to interview. What's your name?
Shaggy Rasta.
Alright, okay. Why they call you Shaggy?
Because I'm always high. I like dogs. And I guess that's pretty much it. You know?
You know what? I'm cool with that because Scooby-Doo was my favorite show, so I'm cool with that.
Mine too. And I love dogs.
Now, how did you get started?
How did I get started? I used to get kicked out of class a lot for being honest. They thought I was, you know what I'm saying, trying to be funny. But I was being dead ass serious. And I realized I could do something with me being me. So I just, you know what I'm saying, took a shot at the open mic.
Yeah,
I am now.
That's funny. So you was the class clown?
Nah, I wasn't considered myself a class clown. I was more of an asshole that everybody laughed at.
Okay, alright. Now, do you have any goals for 2021?
2021, I'm trying to make at least 6 figures.
Yes.
I do want to finish my book and get it published. It's called Pools of Love. It's basically a series of hopeless romance stories about, you know what I'm saying, my love experiences and all of that. So that's number 1. Other than that, comedy shows, trying to actually film a little special to submit to Netflix. See how that goes.
Yes.
So yeah, that's about it.
Big goals. Love that.
Yeah.
Tell us some more about this book. What's one of the love experiences?
One of the love
February.
experiences. Sheesh. I guess it'll be when I met the mother of my child, because you know what I'm saying, we met in college. That's why it's called, you know what I'm saying, Tales of this romance series of love and knowledge. You know, it was basically the guy meets a girl in the cafeteria. They hit it off over a blunt. One thing leads to another. Boom, she's pregnant.
Perfect love story.
Like, you gotta read the book though, you can see where it goes.
All right, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Let me know when it's published. Let everybody else know when it's published too.
Oh, I definitely. When I find out, y'all will find out.
Now, do you have any influences or inspirations?
Inspirations, to be honest, my little cousins, you know what I'm saying? I'm the oldest of 42 grandkids.
Ooh.
So it's like when you got a lot of little cousins under you, there's a lot of inspiration, you know what I'm saying? They do crazy things, like talk about my grandfather. Now when it comes to celebrities, like my favorite comedian is Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
And a huge influence is Dolomite, you know what I'm saying? People don't know about, he was raw. He mixed poetry with comedy, so you know what I'm saying? I applaud that man for that. He kind of set the standard for my hustle. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And with we said 43?
42.
42?
Yeah.
You really leading a pack. Like, you leading a pack.
I know, right?
It's a lot of weight.
Tough.
No pressure.
Failure is not an option.
Failure's not an option that way.
Yeah.
Other than your book, do you have any more upcoming projects you're working on? Something you're looking forward to?
I'm working on a comedy album where it's like, instead of just doing strictly comedy, I show my musical talents as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you do comedy, you're an author, musician. What else you do?
I'm just me.
You just me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Just
me.
you. All right. If you weren't all those things, would you? What else would you be doing? Like, where would you be?
Where would I be? Trying to play professional baseball. You know, everybody grew up playing football and basketball. Baseball was my first love, so
Really?
you know, trying to get into that.
Okay. You still play from time to time?
With my son, yeah. Yeah.
Maybe he'll be the professional baseball player. You never know.
Maybe. He got old.
Now, who would you want to meet or work with?
Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah. I mean, he's just as country as I am, and when it comes to talent, he's where I aspire to be. Like he plays the piano, I play the guitar every now and then. So it's like I want to be on that level as the most talented person to do what he do. So, yeah.
Now, what would be your I made it moments?
It'll be when I can see a smile on my grandmama's face for me doing what I want to do. Yeah. So that'll be my I made it moment.
In all 42 faces.
Right. Yeah.
Now, do you have any advice to your cousins, your family, friends, or just entertainers?
Pursue every goal you got to the fullest. You are your biggest enemy, so therefore you must defeat yourself without hurting yourself. So once you learn to master yourself, anything is possible.
That's deep. That's real.
Yeah, that's about it.
Now, has COVID-19 had an effect on your career?
Not really. You know, like I say, I do comedy, so that's inspired by anything. So y'all just kind of roll with the punches.
So you made some jokes about, you know, had some good jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, what one place in the world would you like to visit? And maybe do a show.
I want to do a show in Kingston, Jamaica, or in Trenchtown, where the most famous song by Bob Marley, Trenchtown Rock, was created.
Okay,
So,
yes.
you know,
And why those places?
why those places? I got a very deep love with nature. And you know what I'm saying? Jamaica, the Rastafari movement is very heavy on my life, so it's like I want to visit those places like Jamaica and Ethiopia and try to do something good over there.
All right, get back to your movie.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a celebrity crush? And I know it's not Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
A couple of
Be
them?
honest, a couple of them. But see, like, I always had a thing for me alone.
That's every
Like,
guy's first choice.
I
me
love
alone.
cougars, you know what I'm saying? Good Lord.
What's another one?
What's another one?
Rihanna,
No, not Rihanna. Taraji B.
Taraji Kidd. Okay,
Yeah.
I can see that. What about Jada Pinkett?
I don't know, she a little too wild for me.
You feel like she?
No, she ain't about to have me in the corner crying over what she did to
I ain't
me.
gonna lie.
You know,
She got some power.
she got that power. I don't
She
need
got
that
some
power.
I love Jada Pinkett. I need to learn the ways. Now, do you have a favorite comedy TV show?
I'm gonna take you back to In Living Color.
Okay.
That was my favorite show back in the day.
What about movie?
Movie. Friday.
Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Y'all love y'all some Friday. Everybody loves some Friday. I didn't get right. What's on your music playlist currently, other than yourself?
Right now, the Jordan Lucas Evolution album.
Okay.
Like that album speaks to my soul, as well as Busta Rhymes Extinction Level Event Part 2.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain songs in there that hit certain areas of life that I need to grow in, where I need to do better in.
It resonates.
And it's, yeah, like, so once you get music that hits, you stick with it.
Right. Now, if you were a king for a day, what would you do?
What would I do?
Yeah, what would you do? King of the world. A lot of power.
Probably legalize marijuana. But nah, like,
Everybody.
I'd at least put other black men in a position where they can win. Because like right now, we're not, I ain't gonna say we're at the bottom of the totem pole, but we ain't doing too good in today's society. So it's like I'll make it where we all can, you know what I'm saying, get the upper hand on things, you know.
I feel like in our community, a lot of people are just not united as we should be. Like we're more so you go this way, I go this way. So like everybody having each other back.
Yeah.
And that's what other communities have that we lack. So we continue to be at the bottom of the spectrum. Yeah.
All like crabs in the barrel.
Yeah, everybody's trying to get success, but we all gotta come together.
Yeah, definitely.
Now tell the people why they should follow and support you.
Why they should follow and support me? Because you don't never know what you're gonna see, and you never know what you can be able to relate to. You know what I'm saying? One of my motives, constant motivations for doing comedy is I lost my little brother 7 years ago, so it's like all of the jokes I had over the time, and stuff that I came up with, I want to share with everybody, hoping that I can actually inspire somebody else. So you know.
Now, how can people contact you, follow and show love, social media, drop all that?
You can find me at Shaggy Rasta on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. That's SHAGGYRESTO. Pretty simple.
Any last shout outs?
Shout outs to my mama, my grandparents, and my son.
Yes. Now, last question. Do you want to perform?
Yeah, I'll perform.
All right, welcome back with HYLO Art. We have an amazing performance tonight by Shaggy. Y'all welcome him in.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Hey, so you know, today I smoked about 8 weeds today. 8 weeds. I went outside and saw my neighbor. We had a good conversation. He told me that he was a junkie today. I ain't know how to take it because when you say the word junkie, that could mean anything. But he was like, yeah, I do meth. And I ain't know how to take it because I don't know that many meth heads. I mean, I did have PTI a couple of years ago. I met a guy named Jim. He was on meth, crack, and all of that shit. And I'm like, I just want to get my record clean. I just smoke weed. I got dirty P, but a clean record. I want to keep it that way. But you know, when I said it, it didn't roll over too good with my PTI advisor. So yeah, I kind of filled up my drug test. But you know what I'm saying, after weeks of begging them, my little cousin, can I borrow some P? I finally got out of PTI, so it went pretty good. One of my goals is to pass the test of my own P this year, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think it's possible because I'm high now. But I've been smoking weed since I was about 14 years old. Why are you clapping? Like, I realized that it fucked up a lot of good shit for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably could have been in the NBA by now, but I was too high. I probably would have felt the drug test. I also like to drive, you know what I'm saying? Like, crackheads like crack. I like to drive. I mean, I once got pulled over 3 times for driving under suspension. Like, I'm supposed to be a felon by now, but how cool would it sound when you go to jail for like, hey, what you in for? Man, I ain't got no license. That shit don't sound cool at all, man. You like, you gotta make up some shit like, I got into a fight with a cartel boss and I stole all that crack and I got busted. You know what I'm saying? That sounds funny. But like, why would you want to be in there for driving without under suspension? That's just stupid. So it's like, you know, I try to be better about my driving. I can't drive, but I want to be a truck driver. Hopefully that might work out. I'm down to find out. But you know, a funny thing about parenthood is I'm understanding is that you gotta plan your kid's life out. I got a 7-year-old son, and I want him to not be a virgin by the time he's 16, if that makes sense. So it's like I got it planned out. I want to be there with him to make sure he do it right. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my son to mess up on his first time. You know, something got to go right for him. I think I just sitting there watching like, yeah, buddy, you're doing good, but you're doing it a little too hard. That's somebody's daughter right there. You can't, you're being too rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to guide him because I don't want my son to be talked about like, oh, he ain't got no stroke game or he come too early. Like, you my son, you got a reputation to bring into this world, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be a 1 minute pumper. And you gotta have a strong pull-out game because I'm the oldest of 42 grandkids. And apparently, a weak pull-out game run in my family. So like, somebody gotta break that generational curse. It wasn't me because if it would have been me, he wouldn't have been here right now. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, sex is kind of fun too. But it's like, I haven't had it in about 3 weeks. So it's like, it's just a memory, you know what I'm saying? Like, Vaseline became a good friend, but I ran out. It kind of made me wonder how marriage life is going to go. I know plenty of couples that have been married for 20 years, but they don't have sex. Like, what is the point? I married you so I can get some and not feel bad, but now I'm just thinking about the last time. That's terrible. Yeah, crackheads like crack. I like to have sex and drive, so something gotta work out. But y'all, I'm Shaggy, that's my time. You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, all at Shaggy Rasta. Peace.